This is that G run I was telling you about, Larry. I'm gonna get it there. Sorry to say Joe Mullins couldn't be with us this evening, but have no fear, because Tater is here. It's one called Wild Mountain Honey. There's a girl in the mountains that I call my mountain honey, and I love her like the flowers love to do. All the fellers try to tame her, but someday I'm gonna claim her, 'cause my wild mountain honey loves me too. She's my wild mountain honey, and I love her, yes I do. She's as sweet as any honey in a comb. She's as pretty as the flowers that are blooming in the mountain, and I'm gonna marry her and bring her home. Smoky Mountains down in Tennessee, when the mountain laurel was blooming in the spring. Everything is bright and sunny, and I'm saving up my money for my wild mountain honey's wedding ring. She's my wild mountain honey, and I love her, yes I do. She's as sweet as any honey in a comb. She's as pretty as the flowers that are blooming in the mountain, and I'm gonna marry her and bring her home. She's as sweet as any honey in a comb. She's as pretty as the flowers that are blooming in the mountain, and I'm gonna marry her and bring her home. All right, it's time to bring Jamie back around. Let him sing you another tune. An old Jimmy Martin number. It's originally a Jimmy Martin number, but once again, I think he does the version from the Seldom Seen. Don't let them scare you. We try not to scare you with this tune here, but it scares me sometimes. Here's one called The Hit Parade of Love.
Got a lot of fellers on your lover's hit parade. If I can be your number one, I don't know what I'll do. I wanna be plumb up at the top, so in love with you. On the hit parade of love, I know I'll never stop. I've got a long way to climb before I reach the top. Oh, if I do get there soon, I really have it made. Then I'll know I'm number one on your lover's hit parade. Another one to take your place sure be hard to find. So put your arms around me and be my turtle dove, and then I'll know I'm number one on the hit Oh, if I do get there soon, I really have it made. Then I'll know I'm number one on your lovers hit parade. Then I'll know I'm number one on your lovers hit parade.
We'd like to tell you nobody got hurt doing that song.
Maybe Tater.
I'd like to say nobody got hurt, but I believe Tater did.
I'm sorry about
He got his eyes gouged out with a bow.
It's a good thing I got a hard head.
Slow things down here, and we'll do a tune. Every year in July, we go to Columbus, Ohio, and we play a festival up there for Darrell Atkins. We call it the MAC. It's Musicians Against Childhood Cancer. And all the proceeds goes to St. Jude's Children's Hospital. And they had a double CD come out last year, and I had the honor and the privilege of being on there. And I sang this song right here with Larry Stevenson. Again, Larry couldn't be with us, but have no fear, because Tater is here. It's an old number that I believe Bill Monroe done first, but I learned it from Dudley Connell from the Johnson Mountain Boys. It's one called The Highway of Sorrow. I once had a darling wife, kind, true, and sweet. Life was so bright and gay, and everything complete. Till I fell for another who led my life astray. Now I'll live in sorrow till my dying day. Down the highway of sorrow, I'm traveling alone. I've lost all my true friends. I've lost a happy home. I'm headed for destruction. I'm on the wrong track. Down the highway of sorrow, there's no turning back. I went back to my darling wife. I got down on my knees. I begged her with tear-dimmed eyes to get my poor heart ease. But she was hurt so deeply, she would not forgive. Now I'll live in sorrow as long as I live. Down the highway of sorrow, I'm traveling alone. I've lost all my true friends. I've lost a happy home. I'm headed for destruction. I'm on the wrong track. Down the highway of sorrow, there's no turning back. Down the highway of sorrow, there's no turning back. Thank you. All right. We'd like to do the title track right now of our latest CD on Rebel Records. Another song written by Ashby Frank. I have to tell you a little story about this. A guy's wife cheats on him, and then she wants to take him for half of everything that he owns. And he decided against that. He done what anybody else would do. He fakes his death and takes off to Mexico. And his band goes with him. It's called The Story of the Day I Died. Well, she told me she'd been seeing Elmer Jones, and she wanted half of everything I own. My life had turned into a mess, full of memories and regrets. Just to think the one I trusted with my life would turn out to be a two-timing wife. It's the story of the day that I died. My love had left me and I cried. Couldn't tell you what went wrong, all that I know is that I'm gone. They say that only fools commit suicide, but they weren't there on the day that I died. Well, they're looking for my body in the lake, and the money I drew from her IRA. I maxed out the credit cards before I sank her new sports car. I guess that sorry girl won't ever cheat again after the way I did me in. It's the story of the day that I died. My love had left me and I cried. I couldn't tell you what went wrong, all that I know is that I'm gone. They say that only fools commit suicide, but they weren't there on the day that I died. My new name is Juan Monroe, and I make my new life in Mexico. Senoritas left and right, throwing parties every night. Well, I hope that you never learn the truth. You're dead to me, and now I'm dead to you. It's the story of the day that I died. My love had left me and I cried. Couldn't tell you what went wrong, all that I know is that I'm gone. They say that only fools commit suicide, but they weren't there on the day that I died. I wasn't there on the day that I died. Time to do a gospel number for you after all that cheating and killing and carrying on. Try to redeem ourselves a little bit. We'll do you a song that's off of the Heartaches and Dreams CD. And as I mentioned, I do have a note out there. And any of these songs that you'd like to pick up, any of the CDs or whatever, you can email me directly or go to our website and we'll make sure you get them. This is a special song for me. I do it on all of my shows, and I lost my mom about 5 years ago, and this was her favorite song before she passed away. So send it out to Mom. Love you and miss you. It's one called The Lowest Valley. Lord, I don't want to do one thing on my own. Put me where you want me, Lord. Where I belong. Give me the strength to do thy perfect will. And when I'm in the lowest valley, I can climb the highest hill. Lord, I want to be what you want me to be. Lord, I want to do the things you want me to do. Lord, I want to live in the center of thy will. And when I'm in the lowest valley, I can climb the highest hill. This world gets more wicked every day. People's grown cold, forgotten how to pray. If I live to be 100, I'll keep holding to your hand until you come and take me home to that promised land. Lord, I want to be what you want me to be. Lord, I want to do the things you want me to do. Lord, I want to live in the center of thy will. And when I'm in the lowest valley, I can climb the highest hill. And when I'm in the lowest valley, I can climb the highest hill. For a second. I hate to sit down anywhere. Just for a minute, I'm going to do one more because I got the capoed way up here. Where's he at? Oh, you just sold it. All right. Good deal. Hope you got a couple $100 out of that. We'd like to do you a song right now that done really well for us a couple of years ago. We won Album of the Year and Song of the Year, and it's a song written by myself, Tim Massey, and Rick Pardue. It's just three guys' opinions about bluegrass music today. I love all styles and all types of bluegrass music, but my heart and soul is in traditional bluegrass music. As long as I'm able to breathe and sing, that's what I'm going to keep on trying to keep alive, is traditional bluegrass music. Here's one for you called A Far Cry from Lester and Earl. It's hard to tell which way the music's going, and sometimes I wonder how long it will last. I still listen to all the words and the music, but it ain't nothing like it was in the past. We got too far away from Carter and Ralph and the love of a sweet mountain girl. We're way down below that high lonesome sound, and a far cry from Lester and Earl. In the Shenandoah Valley of Virginia, in our little cabin home on the hill, stay down to earth, don't get above your raising, and it's alright if that's the way you feel. We got too far away from Carter and Ralph and the love of a sweet mountain girl. We're way down below that high lonesome sound, and a far cry from Lester and Earl. Why does it have to be so complicated? What happened to the heart of a song? Have we strayed so far away that it's all over? And I wonder if you'll miss me when I'm gone. We got too far away from Carter and Ralph and the love of a sweet mountain girl. We're way down below that high lonesome sound, and a far cry from Lester and Earl. Miss you, Earl.
Thank you, folks. Thank you so much. Hey, have y'all had fun tonight here out in Missoula, Montana? Well, good deal. Hey, thank each and every one of you for coming out. We really, really appreciate it. I tell you what, y'all got a beautiful part of the country out here, and it's an honor to come out here and see it. I was telling the boys earlier, I wish to God we had about a week out here, because I know I could keep myself busy. But I'm going to take a second right now and introduce this fella, picking and singing his heart out for you like he always does. He comes from a little town outside of Roanoke, Virginia called Ferrum. I've been playing with this guy for 5 years this year. It feels like 50, but, you know, happens, I guess. Now, I'll tell you what, he's a great guy to work for, great singer, great songwriter. The list goes on and on. Y'all give it up for Virginia's finest 2013 IBM Male Vocalist of the Year, the one and only Mr. Junior Sisk.
Thank you, Tater. I'll pay you later. Like I said earlier, we always like to do at least one pitiful song, and this one is a pitiful number for sure. I hope it's the words, not the way I sing it, too. This is one of my most requested songs down through the years. I recorded this on my first CD with the White Rice and Santa Cruz project. It tells of a pitiful story. He drank whiskey for his liver. He smoked cigarettes for his lungs. He loved the women for his ego. He died around her at 21. He never worked down at the sawmill. He couldn't stand that bright sunshine. He lived 21 years in his life. It was 1,000 in his time. It was a night when the blues had hit him. He must have drank 3/5 of rum. He got mad as hell when I told him, you'll never live past 21. Well, if a man ever hit me harder, I don't know where or when. He picked me up off of the bar floor. He said, I'd like to be your friend. The other night overheard him talking to an old man at the bar. He said, oh, Daddy, I love you. I just don't like where you are. Tell Mama to turn my light on and turn down my feather bed. I'll be 21 tomorrow, but tomorrow he was dead. There were 21 miles to the graveyard and 21 roses red. This is the story of a rounder who at 21 he was dead. He drank whiskey for his liver. He smoked cigarettes for his lungs. He loved the women for his ego. He died around her at 21. He died around her at 21. He died around her at 21. Thank you. Thank you very much. I need to do some thank yous right now. We got time for one more song, I believe, and I need to thank Daddario Strings, Blue Chip Picks, Harrison Straps, Cedar Creek Cases, Boyd Fiddles, Frank's Fiddles, Bryce Manlins, Hatfield Banjos, Rebel Records, Jim Rowe Entertainment. He's our booking agent. Oh yeah, I need to thank Prevost Buses. We don't have one, but any of you folks affiliated with them or know anybody, tell them we're putting in a good word ahead of time. It never hurts. Also, I'd like to thank Larry Barnwell from Martin Company. He brought us a goodie bag, and he let me play that goodie D28, that 1943 28 a while ago. Man, that's awesome, awesome. Appreciate you. all the folks associated with the program here tonight, and I hope your series runs forever. You've all been so great to us. We appreciate you. Kimberly and Phyllis and all you folks. A big round of applause for the sound folks back here. They make us sound way better than we really are. You use mirrors, right? No, that's looking. That's the way we look like this. Oh, mainly, we need to thank each and every one of y'all for coming out and supporting bluegrass music. Give yourselves a big round of applause. Without y'all being here, I'd probably be sitting at the house watching Cops and America's Most Wanted, where I found these boys from. He's got to be back. Oh, you're late.
Oh, no.
Oh, not again.
You're supposed to be back Monday at 8 p.m. It's Monday, isn't it? That's what I'm saying. You're late, pal.
Oh, well.
But I know you're a parole officer.
Yeah.
He plays the bass. On behalf of Jonathan Dillon on the mandolin, Jamie Harper on the fiddle, Jason Davis on the banjo, Jason Sweet Tater Tomlin on the upright bass, myself, Junior Sisk, we'd like to say good evening and God bless you, folks. And I don't know how things are around here, but at home, things is tough. Watch out, because a wolf might be at the door. All my life I've been so poor, I don't know what to do. I go from sun up to sundown, my work is never through. The children don't go out to play like they used to before, and the chickens aren't too scared to lay, 'cause the wolf is at the door. Hey, 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 he's trying to get in. He's scratching and a puffing, and he hasn't hungry yet. I'm too hard up to loan it off 544. I'll just pray to the Lord above, my wolf is at the door. Around the week before the rent is due, I haven't paid my taxes yet to Internal Revenue. My wife goes to borrow sugar from a neighbor's wife next door. We have no heat and the lights are out and the wolf is at the door. Hey, 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 he's trying to get in. He's scratching and puffing and he hasn't hung again. I'm too hard up to loan it off by 44. I'll just pray to the Lord above, my wolf is at the door. Almost got Red Riding Hood, and now he's after me. And the walls are getting weaker to this house of poverty. I just peeked through the keyhole and saw another eye. The only thing that'll help me now is M-O-N-E-Y. Hey, 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 he's trying to get in. He's scratching and a puffing, and he hasn't hung again. I'm too hard up to loan it off for 544. I'll just pray to the Lord above, my wolf is at the door. Thank you, folks. Good evening. God bless you. You folks are something else. You're brutes for punishment, ain't you? We'll do a song now that's off of Jason's latest solo project. It's an old Stanley Brother number. Until next time, folks, here's one called Just Another Broken Heart. They stood on the beach one evening, out in the moonlight's affair. Was a boy in his prime of manhood, and a girl of beauty rare. Oh, I say I was only flirting, only playing a part. Just another boy's life named ruin, just another broken heart. Kids gang around your parlor, and mama turned your damper down. Oh, are you heartsick and lonesome? Oh, daddy's out and up the town. I say I was only flirting, only playing a part. Just another boy's life named ruin, just another broken heart. I've always been around here and rambled through many a town, and pretty girls have caused it, but someday I'll settle down. I say I was only flirting, only playing a part. Just another boy's life named ruin, just another broken heart. Lord, just another broken heart. Thank you.
Huh?